Hello, this short video is to show you how to use GatherContent to write, edit and approve the content that's been assigned to you. You should have already received an email with an invitation asking you to sign up to GatherContent, and clicking on the link in that invitation email will bring you to a screen where you can choose your own password and then join the project. So once you've logged in, this is what you should see, or something similar to this. You may not see all these tabs at the top depending on your permissions, but you should have the overview content tabs at least for to enable you to do what you need to do. Your focus should really be around the items you're assigned to. So that way you can go straight to the work that's meant for you and then edit them. Now these pages have been pulled across from the old freenet, so once you click on one of them you might notice they have some strange characters. You can ignore that. For now what we're trying to do is focus on the content. So I've clicked on that link there. That will take me straight to the page that I need to edit or review. Once the page comes up, you'll see we've got different fields to fill in. So that's the page title. This should be the name of the owner. So if this has been assigned to you and you're confident it's been assigned to you, then you can put your name in there. That will help us on the new intranet to be able to identify who's responsible for updating the content. You might find that you've got these weird bits of code there, Windows code from the previous CMS on freenet. So what I would advise is just get rid of those. It's very easy to use, what you see is what you get sort of editing tool, and just focus on your headings, the text you want to have in there. And for now, if you have any links linking to other parts of freenet, I would, if you can, yes, leave the links in, or if it's not possible for you to do that, just unlink them. Okay, so you can see it's very easy to edit. I'm just highlighting things and I'm getting rid of them. What this platform isn't meant to do is not meant to be a design tool, so we would expect you to just update your content, and once you've updated it, put in the date here so that we know this is let's see, today's date is the 8th. So update your content. Once you've updated it, you can press save. This is looking for an image which we don't have at the moment, so I would leave that out of the equation. These are your formatting tools, so if you need to create headings, you've got headings here. I would stick with heading levels from 2 downwards, because heading 1 is usually reserved for the page the actual page title. You can, if your content allows it, format things like quotes. You can see it indents it and gives it a different typeface. If you are familiar with HTML, you can change the view by clicking on that, and you can add your links to your images here, but for now I wouldn't bother too much with images unless you're confident about inserting them here. Okay, you've got bullet points and all sorts of other formatting tools. It generally does autosave, but once you've finished, it will be a good idea to press save. And once you've saved it, you can then change the workflow. Whether you're still drafting, you can put it on drafting, or editing. I would ignore this for now because we'll probably remove that from the workflow. The other thing you can do here as well is you can let somebody know that you've updated it. So if there's somebody else in the workflow that needs to sign off the content you're editing, you can loop them in or add somebody else to it. So I'm just going to update this for now. Once you've done that, you can assign it to the next person who needs to update it or who needs to review it. So you might find the person's name here from the contents list. If you don't, then I will be checking on the status of the content to see how it's going on. So for instance now, as I've changed it to editing, I can notify this other Clement, okay? my alter ego, and he will receive an email saying something's just been assigned to him. I can also set a due date to say it needs to be edited by the 14th next week, and I can change the time as well if I wanted to. So the 14th at probably midday. This will help us to see how far we've gotten with our editing and approving, and how on track the project itself is. So you can have a quick look at content by clicking on that button there, and the content will come out. You can go to your overview again to have a look at the general what's been going on with the project, and that will give you an activity. So you've got all this here. You can also see how many items are in what stage. So we've got one item in editing, one item, and lots of items haven't been populated yet, although they have. So I'll probably be changing the status of all of those to drafting or copy review. And under the content tab, it will show you pretty much the same thing, but you can filter the display of the content tab to just show only things that have been assigned to you by clicking on this radio button here. Okay, tick markers come up. So all we would expect at the moment is just for the text to be updated, and if there's any copy that's not meant to be in there, then it will be down to you to say not meant to be in there, basically. So that's it. If you have any questions, email clementok@nhs.net.